Hey everyone, welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can be friends. As you can see, we're painting again today, and we're painting with mainly purples. I'm doing a flip cup. I'm using this big measuring cup. I've got about, I think it's 21 ounces of paint, 600 grams. So this is a little too big, but what I'm trying to achieve is I don't want the stripes. So I know I could do a dirty pour, but I really love purple and I wanted to use all these colors. So we're, as you can see, we're going to do it this way and we'll see what we get. So this will be the second time I've used one cup. I did one once with some leftover paint with Floetrol. So let's try it again. We're going to try and get 2 layers of each color. See how well I can make that happen. Get a bit more in there. Okay, I had to pause you there for a second because silly me, put my silicone in and then I forgot to actually mix it in. Silly me. So I've put silicone in the purples only. Not in the white, not in the gold. Just purple. I'm hoping I'll get some interesting cells with this. My gold a quick stir. The metallics, they can be so tricky to use. I have put silicone in the metallics in the past. Trying this time without, we'll see kind of what look we get. Because I want my gold to be kind of my pop color. Hoping it will look really pretty. Must say with this bigger container, this is a lot harder to get in there. I probably should have just poured down the side. Ah. This purple feels a little thick. I mixed everything up yesterday and wanted air bubbles to go far away, but then again, I just mixed in silicone. So it's like you can't win. So I've set them up light, dark, light, dark. I've doubled up on the white. I can't remember if I mentioned that part already or not. Because I didn't want it to come out, or I don't want it to. I'm talking past tense. I haven't even finished here. I don't want it to be too dark. So I want the white to kind of lighten up some areas, the gold to hopefully be the pop color. And then the different shades of the purples. I am using 2 different brands of paint, Liquid-X and Amsterdam. Once I flip my big measuring cup over on my canvas, which is just off to the side right now, I will show you all the colors that I'm using. While we wait for the paint to do its thing, I have sprayed my measuring cup with silicone spray. It's just like automotive spray. And that's just to help it release because it's not going to be a full cup. It's going to be close to 3/4 full. As I said, about 600 grams of paint, about 75 grams in each cup. I did 1 part paint, 1.5 parts my pouring medium, which is glue and water. And then I'm finding with the Amsterdam paint, it's a little too thin, so slowly adding a bit more paint till I get to the consistency that I would like. Already went over the silicone for you guys. So I've been wanting to do this style painting actually for a while. A little nervous to do it. I don't want to mess it up because, you know, no one ever wants to mess up their work, whether you're crafting or you're painting, right? So it's, sometimes it can be intimidating. But I've had this big measuring cup actually for a while, picked it up at the dollar store. So I was like, I'm going to use that for painting. Have a smaller one. That one was too small for this amount of paint. I'm putting this on a 12 by 12 canvas. So I wanted, I don't have any round canvases. And I think this kind of technique, just the one flip cup, would work the best probably on a round canvas. But I don't have any, so I was like, well, next best thing is going to be a square canvas. So now this gold is so pretty. I will let you know before showing you the covers, that is the light gold by Amsterdam. And I know two of these purples look like they're the same color. They're not, I promise. They're really close together. As I mentioned in a previous paint video for my birthday, my husband got me a gift card to one of our local paint stores. And I went in and bought almost all the colors. So like all the purples, all the reds, all the greens, all the blues. You know, to test them out and see which colors I like. And there was these two kind of rich purples, very close, and I went, well, let's just get both. Why not? So that's what I did. Getting to the end of this part, I know it's a bit time consuming, but this is part of the process, right? Now, I haven't decided how I'm going to flip the cup. Am I going to flip it onto the flat canvas or put it onto the canvas and then flip them both at the same time? Because I've never actually done it the second way. And I'd be so scared to trip, fall, mess it up, and get paint all over my floor. I've got hardwood floors, so I don't need paint all over them. I guess it's easier to get out than if you were to spill it on, say, carpet. Oh, I know some of you paint and you cover up your carpet in paint. That's very gutsy of you. This is why I have this big automotive drip pan. And the puppy piddle pad. I'm always so scared I'm gonna spill. Okay, now to our last color. It's lighter purple. So some of these purples do have a bit of like a blue tinge to them. So I'm really hoping it's going to give some nice rings and not make it look too much like Purple Blast or something. Oh, this is a big cup. Hopefully it doesn't become too heavy for my canvas. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Okay, because I'm so scared I'm going to mess this up, I'm going to pause you, get this on the canvas. I'll tell you which way I did it. But I think I need to psych myself up before I go that far, so I'll be back. And there I am back. So I ended up just holding the bottom, flipping it over. Worked pretty good. A little bit's popped out. You know, that's expected. But let's go over colors. So I'll do the two first that look the same, other than there's 2 cups of white. That's Amsterdam white. So we've got Caput Mortem Violet and Permanent Red Violet. So they're really close. They're like 1 shade off. Then in Liquitex, I chose Deep Violet. Back to Amsterdam for the light gold. Just a nice soft color. This one is Permanent Blue Violet. And then our lighter one is Ultramarine Violet. So what do we got? The last 2 have a bit of a blue tinge to them. I think it's going to look fantastic. Some of my paint is escaping at the back of the handle, but that's okay. I'm not going to get too mad about it. Not sure if you can see it on the camera. I can't really tell if the paint has released or not. Oh, so tricky. Do we give it a couple more minutes? Just to be on the safe side? Because it did have quite a distance to travel down. Yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes. I'll have some of my coffee and then we'll do this. So I'll pause you. You run for whatever break you need. Get your coffee, drink whatever it is, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, I think I've given it enough time. As I said, I did spray with silicone. So we're not going for stripes. I'm not sure how to lift this. At least I got a handle, right? We'll just... Whoa! Pretty colors. Sorry, just gonna try and get my edges. There's so much paint still left in there. And it's going over that edge there. Come back, come back. Too much going on at the same time. So there's the inside of it. Little dark. Okay. Little messy there, but maybe we'll start on that side first. Okay. Got a couple big bubbles. Got a little skewer here. Thought I saw another one. There it is. Come on, Pop. Okay. Try and get it over to the edges a little bit. A little bit of the gold is showing. I still got stripes, but at least they're going different ways. That messy part I do want to get rid of. Got a little bit left, but that looks pretty good. Almost looks like a bit of a ribbon pour. Let's get that edge. This one, I must say, is a tricky one to do. Let's pull the paint back before I go all willy-nilly. Edges are covered. Happy with that. Let's do a bit of torching. I think I have more than enough paint. I always do a little bit more than my calculation, especially on this one, because I knew it was going to be like a big center pour, so I had a bit more work to do. Sorry, I banged ya. Okay, I got a couple more bubbles I'm going to have to pop. Clean it off. I wasn't cleaning it off before. It makes me look like such an amateur. There we go. I got that that one popped. You guys see any other big ones? That one. Come on, pop. That one's gonna get tilted off. There's a couple smaller ones, but I'm gonna torch again because we don't have a lot of cell action. And you know me, I like my cell action as I drop my torch into my cup. I'm a really clumsy person. Don't hold it against me, okay? Sorry, see? Told ya. And I did it again. Trying to get close enough to pop some of these bubbles, and my camera's right there. There we go. We're getting some nice pretty cells coming up. I'm just going in like circular, kind of a circular motion. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, very purple. Where did my gold go? That looks black right there. I've got a bit of gold right there. There's one little gold cell. There's one popping up. A little disappointed in the stripe. That's the one thing I was trying to not have. I guess I got to do a dirty cup. That will be my next one. Obviously not as many colors, because that will be just too much. I'll be going through so much paint of each color. I'm just going to torch a little bit more down here. It's screaming for cells. A little bit more in there. Okay. Alright, putting the torch down. How's that looking on there? You guys are crooked. I'm sorry. Okay, let's pick this up. Start growing our cells and getting the paint down to the other end. Over that edge, very nice. Bring it back. Getting a little jammed up in the cells over there. So hopefully we can get some of that off. There we go. Okay, a bit more gold has popped out. Just moving the paint back down to the center. Ooh. Now that's looking pretty. At least with all the colors together on my hands. Hopefully you can see it. It's not mud, it's just purple. Okay, yeah, that's actually looking very nice. Got some nice white sections. That's obviously given a bit of pop there, a bit of pop there, and then the gold. I'm going to zoom you in so you can get a better look. Again, at least we only got the stripey kind of going that way. But I'm going to try some of these purples and gold and the white in a dirty cup pour. Okay. Let's zoom you in. There. Trying to keep you even in the screen. So, what do you think? I probably got a little torch happy, but I actually really like it. I think it's giving good depth of the colors. You know, I thought it would actually be a lot lighter than this with 2 cups of white, so I'm very surprised that we've only got a little bit of white here and there. But yeah, some of the gold is looking a bit green, like down in those two cells there. Think I should torch a bit more there? Nah, no, putting the torch down. We'll leave some background space. We got a bit there, and then just, I don't even know what it reminds me of, but it's really pretty and I really like it. Hopefully you like it as well. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Until next time.